Picture this for a second. You're 16, maybe 17, sitting in your room at 11:48 p.m., scrolling through TikTok, and you see another kid your age driving a BMW M4. Self-made, entrepreneur, dropped out of high school, made $50,000 last month. And your first reaction is, bro, what am I doing with my life? But here's the thing nobody tells you. It's not the kid with the BMW who's winning. It's the teenager who understands these 7 rules. And if you learn them early, you don't just become rich in your 20s, you become dangerous. Because teenagers who understand money early, they don't compete with other teens, they outrun the entire adult world. My name is Nick, and I spend way too much time thinking about why some teenagers end up millionaires while others stay broke their entire lives. If you're someone who feels behind or confused about money, or you're just tired of watching every other teen flex online while you're still trying to figure out your first dollar, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today, I'm breaking down the 7 rules that make teenagers millionaires. The rules I wish someone taught me at 15. And rule number 1, it changes everything.
Here's what most people don't realize. Teenagers aren't addicted to money, they're addicted to dopamine. That's why teens buy $300 shoes they don't need, a new phone every 18 months, fast food 4 to 5 times a week, in-game skins, Starbucks runs for the aesthetic. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American teenager spends $91 a week on non-essential purchases. That's $4,732 per year gone. Not invested, not saved, not used to build skills. Gone. Now you might be thinking, Nick, it's just small stuff, who cares? Let me show you something simple. If a 16-year-old invests just $100 a month at 10% growth, by age 30, that becomes $37,000. By age 40, $100,000. By age 50, $280,000 from $100 a month. Meanwhile, a $6 coffee latte, that grows into nothing. Millionaire teens don't cut dopamine, they redirect it. They get addicted to skill building, creating, making money, seeing progress, watching investments grow. That's rule number 1. You stop chasing pleasure, you start chasing progress.
Look, the problem with most teens is they think a job is the only way to make money. So Nick, should I work at McDonald's? Should I be a cashier at Walmart? Should I do Uber Eats when I turn 18? Here's the thing. Jobs are fine, but jobs have a ceiling. Millionaire teens don't think in jobs, they think in engines. An income engine is anything that works even when you're not, can scale, and can grow beyond your time. For example, reselling sneakers, editing short-form videos, Instagram theme pages, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, local business services like photography, social media management, AI automation services, print on demand. Here's what most people don't realize. If you learn how to make even $500 a month online at 16, you're already doing better than 80% of adults because you learned something much more valuable than high school teaches: how to create money out of thin air. From 13 to 21, your number 1 job isn't to make money, it's to stack skills. Because money follows skills. Always. Most teens spend 6 hours a day on TikTok, but 0 hours learning copywriting, video editing, sales, coding basics, social media growth, public speaking, branding, negotiation, design. You know what's crazy? The average teenager knows 12 TikTok dances, but not a single high-income skill. Look, a skill you learn at 16 can pay you for the next 60 years. That's why millionaire teens ask, how can I get better? Not, how can I get rich tomorrow? This is where the psychology gets real. Most teens never become rich because their friend circle doesn't allow it. Let me explain. If your friends make fun of hustling, joke about learning, call you cringe for trying, spend money like idiots, only care about parties, congratulations, you're stuck. According to a Harvard study on social networks, your income is heavily influenced by the income and habits of your 5 closest friends. If your friends are lazy, you become lazy. If your friends are creators, you become a creator. Millionaire teens aren't smarter. They just choose better environments. And sometimes the first step to becoming a millionaire is unfollowing someone. Here's something that will surprise you. Making your first dollar is harder than your first $10. Your first $10 is harder than 100. Your first 1,000 is harder than 10,000. But once you hit $10,000, something snaps. Your brain finally believes, oh, this is possible. That switch is priceless. For teens, the goal isn't to become a millionaire immediately. The goal is to learn how to get to your first 10K, because everything after that becomes easier. Think of it like a video game. Level 1 bosses feel impossible, but once you level up, you destroy them in seconds. Money works the same way. Look, millionaire teenagers don't invest big, they invest early. Here's a stat from the Federal Reserve. People who start investing at 15 to 18 end up with 2 to 4x more wealth by retirement than people who start at 25. Not because they invest more, but because they start earlier. Here's a simple example. If 2 teens invest, Teen A, $50 a month from age 15 to 25, then stops. Teen B, $50 a month from age 25 to 65, guess who has more money at 65? Teen A, the one who invested less money. Why? Compound growth. Teen A invested $6,000 total and ends with around $380,000. Teen B invested $24,000 total and ends with around $365,000. Starting early beats investing big.
This is where it gets interesting. The biggest difference between rich teens and struggling teens? Identity. Most teens tell themselves, I'm lazy, I'm bad with money, I'll never be rich, things never work out for me. And your brain believes you. But millionaire teens repeat, I'm the type of person who learns fast. I can figure things out. I follow through. I build skills. I don't waste money. I invest early. Your identity controls your habits, your spending, your effort, your discipline, your consistency. You don't become a millionaire because you made money. You become a millionaire because you became the type of person who attracts money. Let's put this into a simple plan. Step 1. Delete 3 useless expenses: fast food, random subscriptions, small impulsive buys. Step 2. Pick one income engine: editing, reselling, theme page, copywriting. Choose one. Step 3. Learn one skill for 90 days. Not 10 skills, 1. Step 4. Save or invest your first $100. Start early. Even tiny amounts matter. Step 5. Change your environment. Follow creators who motivate you. Unfollow those who distract you.
Now you might be thinking, but Nick, I'm only 14. Exactly. That's an advantage. But Nick, I don't have money. Great. That forces you to be creative. But Nick, my friends will judge me. Perfect. That means you're doing something right. But Nick, it'll take years. Yes, that's why most people never get rich. Listen, you don't become a millionaire at 16 by luck. You become a millionaire because you started early, before everyone else woke up. While other teens waste money, you build skills. While other teens chase trends, you build engines. While other teens buy designer clothes, you invest in assets. And one day, you wake up at 22, financially free, while everyone else is just starting out. That's the power of these 7 rules. You follow them, you win. Thanks for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll see you in the next one.